I've been a member of the Detroit chapter since the mid-2000s. Wow. When I joined, there were 25 to 30 original airmen, and now we're down to 2.
No kidding.
Russell Nall, who is 102, getting ready to be 103, and then Harry Stewart, who was a fighter pilot. He's about to turn 100 on the 4th of July. So on the hood, all the signatures that are digitized in the ditch were members of the Detroit chapter, and that's not even all of them. I got their signatures integrated into a certificate of appreciation. And then as I've met more at the convention, I've had them sign the hood. Unfortunately, use a Sharpie that, a lot of it has washed away, but some of them has held. Preston Jowers was in our chapter when he signed this in 2018. He was 103. He passed away at 105. James Harvey and Harry Stewart, who is one of our 2 that are still living in the Detroit chapter. Harvey just turned 100 last year, and Harry will be 100 in February. On July 4th. As far as combat pilots, when you talk about Tuskegee Airmen, there's 50,000 people part of this stuff in Section 8 Airport. Yeah. Maybe 100 living, nobody really knows. But we got to a point where the combat pilots were guys that either flew that RedTail 47 or that RedTail 51. So we started calling the combat pilots RedTail pilots. At one point, maybe 5 years ago, there was about 13 that were still living. We're down to 2, Harry and George Hardy. George Hardy, I think, is from Philadelphia. So he's out of the East Coast.
Are you a flyer?
Huh?
Are you a flyer?
Hey. In middle school, I wanted to be a commercial airline pilot. My counselor told me, she checked, told me that I was too tall. When I went to high school, I was in aerospace technology. I still had dreams of aviation, and first thing that fell apart was we got applications for the Air Force Academy about 2 or 3 weeks before they were due. And to get into Service Academy, you gotta have all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you gotta have all kinds. It's like, what the hell? Our teacher was an old World War II bomber pilot. So another failure. And then I went to Eastern Michigan. I was in RCC. And during our advanced camp out at Fort Lewis in Seattle, they had what they call branch selection day. So all the branches of the Army, artillery, infantry, engineering, aviation, all of them, set up on this parade field and allow the cadets to go out there and, express some interest. And I started walking over to the aviation tent with my glasses on, and the second lieutenant was standing there. So, yeah, that was dream deferred number 3, and after that, it never happened. And now, even if I wanted to learn how to fly, number 1, I'm 310 pounds, so what the hell somebody going to train me in where we won't be overweight? But number 2, I don't think I could even pass medical to even get a license. I got congestive heart failure, AFib, sleep apnea, pulmonary hypertension.
My son pitched for Hope College back in the early 2000s. And his teammate, best friend, wanted to, I had a dream to be a pilot.
Yeah.
And join the Air Force.
Wow.
And we just, my son was his best friend. He just couldn't talk for 2 years. I mean, he was doing things you can't talk about kind of thing. I think he spent like 8 years in the service. But yeah, it's just the height thing.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, we can't do it.
All these commercials. How you doing?
Great. This been a Woodward Street?
Yes. I got it wrapped back in 2017. I live in Pontiac. I'm from Detroit, but I live in Pontiac. And I've been doing events ever since it got wrapped in June 2017. I've probably done over the 7 years, 6.5 years. probably close to 300 clips. I average, 40, 50 events a year. So yeah, I've done the dream cruise almost every year. Hooked up with different groups and hung out with them during dream cruise. I'm a member of MOPSA, my thing on the Club of Southeast Michigan, so periodically in my schedule will allow me to hang out with them at a scheduled event. But this back to the breaks, this is my second year doing it, and last year I had such a ball I had to come back this year. Just like, what museums in Indiana? We went to Southfield. Southfield was nice too. It was, with the Duesenberg Museum. Yeah. Those were excellent opportunities to visit those museums. I spent 4 years in Indianapolis from 88 to 92, and Auburn. And on my drive back and forth to Detroit, back home to Detroit, and I'm crying on 69, always there, and always wondered.
I have not got there yet. Haven't been to Hickory Farm.
Yes. One time with Mox, I gotta go. It is phenomenal.
With Gilmore? No. Oh, yeah. You can't get there from here? Once you leave the highway, then it's an hour and a half back road.
Yeah.
But, my God.
Man, it's phenomenal. It's a combination of the Car Museum and Greenfield. It's like Henry Ford Museum in Greenfield Village, Clare.
Yeah.
The historic buildings is in the car. Yeah,
it's got like Graham Cage Collector Museum. It's got a Ford Model 8 dealership.
Yeah.
Ford Model 8 dealership. It's got muscle cars in one building. Yeah. It's like 10 cars. Wow.
And maybe 3 or 4 different dealerships. The building set up like dealerships. But yeah, good times, and then it's fun to drive.
So who is Phil Kemp?
So Harry Stewart.
Okay.
Harry will be 100 on the 4th of July. That was the name of his plane, Little Coquette. Little Coquette is a song that was written by Guy Romano in 1925. It was remade either the Platters, or the Platters or the East Coast. I want to say the Platters in the 40s. In the song, the lyricist is singing Harry was 18 when he joined, jumped in the song. I got he was either concerned or not. It was smile. I'm like, if I was in your position, I would there. So yeah, this represents, kind of emulates Harry's plane number 41. April 1st of 45, he got credit for knocking down 3 FW-190, so that's why he got the 3 swap certificate. And then on the opposite side is Alexander Jefferson. 44, his plane was Margot, which was his girlfriend back in Tuskegee. He lost contact with her when he went overseas. A few years back, there was a Tuskegee aviator that stayed in Tuskegee that passed, and it mentioned the one Margot in the event. And I asked Alex does he think of his name Margot? And he laughed. He said, Margot really does like the fun. Such a unique name, Margot. Yeah, his Harry's mother was a Rosie. We had air show out in Shelby for a number of years back. There was a group of Rosies, and every time we see Rosies, they love to be here. But they all piled in the car. It was about 20 of them. They all piled in the car, and Harry stood outside and took a picture with them. And then he turned around and told the Rosies, that was the first time I heard that. Yeah. There was 4 of them. I worked in Lansing. There was 4 of them up the road to the river today. I know there's 4 of them. At least 4.
Yeah. They were less than last week.
Okay. I think Harry is still driving too at 100. I made this license plate and this frame about 3 years back, and showed them to the guy. And I'm thinking, you know, he's gonna put them on the job. And when I gave it to him, he said, I'm going over to these on my car. I had no idea he was still driving.
No, that's just me. You're right.
All right, that's a good one.
Some of the hamburgers you're going to have to...
Yeah, I stopped at Pontiac before here, so I'm stuck. Okay. It expands back to the okay. But he I got the 360 for him.